Greetings, YouTube. This is such an important video to make today because I have talked to people like Mama Bear last night who tried Battlegrounds once. And if you haven't tried it before, I know there are players like Legacy and KT1 and so many others who are so good at this game that they get Battlegrounds. They're good at Battlegrounds. They have the roster for Battlegrounds. This was made for them. But I kept thinking there's got to be people out there who don't have deep rosters, who don't like doing things like Alliance War like me, who just haven't even tried it, right? This video is for those of you who haven't tried or don't care about Battlegrounds. This is first off a beta test, technically. If you go to Battlegrounds, it says Beta Battlegrounds, which, clearly is nicknamed off of me after so many people have labeled me a beta over the years. I did own a beta fish once, which was a weird flex, but pretty cool to do. Okay, so in Battlegrounds, at least right now, maybe it'll change when it's the alpha Battlegrounds, aka the non-beta version that's on the main server and has probably even better rewards than it is. Because if you go to Battlegrounds right now, it says get the goods Battlegrounds store, and it shows pictures of tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha catalyst, but we don't see those right now. I guess there'd be a microscopic amount of fragments that finally show up when it's not the beta. But every couple days in Battlegrounds, you can see that just by playing, just by hitting that 15 energy and matching up, and yes, there still are a few bugs out there, but not compared to how it was when it launched. It's way better. Kabam's done a great job of cleaning up so many of those bugs. Shout out to them for that. But you don't have to win. You just have to start a battle. And so 2 matches, 4 matches, 6 matches, 8 matches, 10 matches. Every 2 days, if you lose 10 straight matches, right, you can quit out as far as I know. I haven't tried that because I like to lose the hard way. But let's say you lose 10 straight matches. Well, even if you lose 10 straight matches, you still get 1, 2, 3, 4, and originally 500. I already claimed those from just doing 10 matches. And 10 matches is 150 energy, which is not even, it's barely over 2 full energy, right? 70 energy for a full refill, 15 energy per match. So a little bit more than 2 full energy refills for 500. These are guaranteed. Don't talk yourself out of getting these. Guaranteed trophies, Battleground trophies. Well, look, I know not everybody is a wallet breaker or a throne breaker, and so your Battleground store is going to look different. But just think of it this way. This was my plea to Mama Bear last night, and I said I'm going to make a video about this because it's my plea to the community. 500 gets you a free generic 6-star 6-stone. If you want a free generic, which Kabam, especially for Cavalier and even Thronebreaker players, I guarantee you these things are valued at $5 to $10 easy a piece. We have seen them say, hey, you want 10 6-star generic 6-stones? Give us 3,000 units. Now, for cash, sometimes they'll be kind, and they'll say, hey, give us $50 cash for 10 or $100 cash for 20. Do the math, that's $5 a piece of cash. But this is literally straight cash, homie, without the cash, just by attempting Battlegrounds matches. Some of you might say, instead of that, I just want a free half of a tier 2 alpha. Great, right? Some of you might say, I want a free 25% of a tier 5 basic. That's awesome too. Or if you want to do this over the course of 2 days, because every 2 days it refreshes, let's say you save up to 1,000. And again, I know not all of you are seeing this, but you can get a free 5% tier 5 class catalyst fragment selector just from losing in Battlegrounds. There is no lose limit. Or maybe you want a free 1,000 6-star shards. Again, just lose, but you got to try. 5-star shards, I know some of you might care about those depending on your progression, so maybe you want to argue that for 1,000 you can get basically a free 5-star crystal every 4 days. That's awesome. And then the 5-star 6 stones, of course, They're still generics, but by far the greatest price thing in this is the 6-star 6-stone. Don't sleep on the Tier 4 class Catalyst, though, for the selectors. Those are hard to get. Tier 4 Basic is the worst value in this. It's a joke that this is priced, and I know it's a different progression level that starts to see this, but the fact that Tier 4 Basic Catalyst is priced the same as a 6-star generic 6-stone makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. So, in conclusion, this is my plea to the community. Just try to find a match. And even if you lose every match, and who knows, if you lose 9 in a row, maybe that 10th one will actually give you somebody that you're compatible with. Don't focus on the high value trophy tokens ones that require you to win. Just focus on the ones that require you to play. Because then even if there's a BS node, like to me Power Snack is for so many reasons, really it's not a bad node if the AI wasn't so passive. But when you can't dex back once they've gotten to a special 2, and if you don't have a power control champion as an attacker, because you know you're going to automatically push them to a special 3 and they'll activate it like they've been in a all or nothing slumber, it just makes it frustrating. But kudos to those of you, including Mr. Danger Darren, who are great interceptors, because you say, oh, I don't have to worry about dexing or baiting a special because I'm intercepting all the time. Well, you're just better than me. No, nothing else I can say about that. You're just better than me.